Hey everyone, this is Jake Heaps here in the 710 studios. I'm fired up to be talking Apple Cup with you guys and to break down this matchup, which I think is key to this game, is Gardner Minshew, Mike Leach, and this offensive system versus this talented defense, DB group, and defensive coordinator Jimmy Lake. Washington has been able to get the better hand of Washington State in this matchup over the last couple years, and we'll see how this plays out come Friday. So let's dive into it. Washington State's offense. Now, their offense is unique because they don't necessarily game plan. They're going to add new wrinkles and change the picture, but it's still the same schemes. In the air raid system, it's more about executing the play than it is necessarily worrying about the opponent. So one play that we're going to break down is a play that consistently shows up time and time again throughout the season, and it's a mesh concept. So what I mean by mesh concept is they're going to take this receiver at the bottom of the screen here, and they're going to run him on a shallow route, and this receiver on a shallow route, creating a mesh here that I'm talking about. Next, they do it in a variety of ways, again, changing the picture, adding little wrinkles. Sometimes you'll get the outside receiver running the post and this guy running the dig, or like in this picture, what they had was number 2 ran the post, number 1 stems in, stems up, and comes back in for the dig, and then the running back is going to clear out the flat player. And again, this is just a simple play that Gardner Minshew and this Washington State offense has just run time and again. And Gardner understands his reads, understands what he's supposed to look for, and goes through his progressions nicely. Now, the other part that I want to break down is what defenses have done to this particular play. So Arizona, they gave pre-snap a 3 double cloud look. So cover 3 across the board here, all the way across the board, and then they're playing these flats here. But then they changed the picture post-snap. Okay, and this part is key because this is something that Washington is going to have to do, is change the picture post-snap. So again, you see the meshers, you see how everything developing, and then on the change of the snap, they go into 3-week buzz. So this safety that was up here now drops into this zone. He's playing hook to curl. This corner is going to drop back, and then this guy right here is going to play the flat. Now notice, Cal is only rushing 3. Gardner Minshew has a tremendous pocket to look in, or to stand in, and he's looking downfield with all the time in the world, feeling confident and comfortable. Now, the big key to me is Arizona, the defenders. All their eyes are on Gardner Minshew. And in this particular look, it's exactly what Gardner Minshew wants. When he knows he has these defenders' eyes, he knows that he's got all of this space to throw this nice window right here to get the dig. And that's because this this particular DB has no idea where this receiver is. He has no idea. So now the outside receiver is able to get to that dig window. Gardner Minshew hits him. Nice, easy play, and again, goes for a touchdown. Now, same play, different game, different situation. Now it's 3rd and 4. Colorado, they're a little bit more aggressive here on the outside. They're playing a little bit more mannish, and again, being aggressive because it's 3rd and 4. So what they end up doing is they end up trying to bring pressure. They bring 4, they drop the defensive end here, and they bring the Mike, and they bring the Sam. Again, just trying to create confusion. What WSU does, again, same play, different wrinkle. Mesh, and then instead of a dig here, they're just simply going to run a dig and a post. They're just going to run a slant, a wind slant, and then they've taken a receiver here and put him in motion, and now he's going to clear this thing out on the back end. And running back stays in protection, 6-man protection here. So now we go to post-snap, and now what they're able to get is they're able to win one-on-one. These WSU receivers have done a fantastic job all year long of making plays and running great routes for Gardner Minshew so that he can trust what he's seeing and not worry about if the receiver is going to get there or not. He trusts the throw. Receiver does a great job winning on the slant. And again, if we would play this even further, you see how this DB right here, he is fully turning and running with this receiver. If we had the actual video here, you would see that he's running with this mesh, and this mesher right here is going to become wide open. So really, he has 2 wide open options here. So again, long story short, what Washington is going to have to do is they are going to have to match up these concepts really well, try and put as much pressure and confusion as they can on Gardner Minshew, change the picture, but more importantly, they have to reroute. They have to get their hands on these receivers and not make it easy. Don't get your eyes to Gardner Minshew. Gardner Minshew can influence you, take you to different places and open windows. You have to get your eyes and hands on the receivers and tighten up the windows and make it difficult for Gardner Minshew because this guy, if you keep doing the status quo of what everybody else is doing, he has shown time and time again he's just going to carve you up. So to me, this is the key matchup here, and I'm really excited to see how it works out.